So guys, hello and welcome to a new trip report. Happy Chinese New Year. And it's also time for a new airline, Starlux, the new Taiwan or Taipei based airline, which is trying to offer like a kind of a luxury product in a time where everybody's trying to be cheap. They started operating 2 days ago and currently they have a fleet of 3 Airbus A321NEOs. So today I'll be flying with them in business class to Penang, and now we're going to check out their brand new lounge. I'm just as excited as you guys are. So let's see what the Galactic Lounge has to offer. So, and welcome to the Galactic Lounge. They even have a la carte menu here. So for now it's breakfast time. So there are 3 choices. I went for the Eggs Benedict. But my first impression is a small but also very cozy and classy lounge. Stuff seems very motivated, and also I had to look at the buffet, which looks pretty decent. Like, it's not overwhelming, like luxurious, but yeah, I like it so far. So let's see what the Eggs Benedict taste like. So, and this was it. This was the Starlux Lounge, and now we're gonna head to the gate and let's see whether we get a first glimpse of the Airbus A321NEO. Thank you. Bye. Happy New Year, eh? Alright, here I am, gate A2. The 321 just arrived. Currently they have 3 of them operating to Da Nang, Penang and Macau, and they're introducing a new flight to Cebu as well this year, and they're trying to extend their network. They also have like Airbus A350s joining their fleet, but now I'm very excited to board this 321NEO. It's going to be fun. Thank you. Hi there, how are you? Very good. Yourself? Just say Josh. Also, a quick review in economy class. It has 180 seats in the 3-3 configuration. Every seat comes with personal entertainment, heaps of leg room, and a pillow and a blanket, so it's not too bad actually. Actually, it's pretty nice. It looks really fancy and very classy. So it also comes with one of those beautiful headrests. The colors are very impressive. So yeah, lovely, nice product. Also here in economy class. So this is it. This is the business class, which comes with 8 seats in a 2-2 configuration. The interesting thing is you have flat beds on here. I already found some slippers, so flight time is around 4 hours. So it's pretty much got the whole thing. It's very similar to Qatar Airways Airbus A320, where they also have the same configuration, a flat bed. Boarding music is a little loud for my tasting, but otherwise it is all like brand new. It's all like super fresh. Everybody seems to be like super excited to be on board. So I think this is going to be an interesting flight, and I'm going to give you a more comprehensive seat tour throughout the journey. So now allow me to give you a little seat tour. A very fluffy blanket ready at my seat. A pair of slippers, a rather nice and big screen in front of you, a golden shiny pillow here, which seems to be very fluffy. So we got storage space right here, power outlet, USB here. This is where the input for your audio, a reading light in there, noise cancelling headphones, your seat controls, very nice, very slick. And as I said, the seat goes completely flat, but I'm going to talk you through it and show you a little later. So crew just came around and gave out a welcome drink. It looks very healthy, smells very healthy, so and it tastes very healthy as well. But yeah, let me quickly introduce Starlux to you. So I'm not sure if I say it 100% accurate, but it's pretty much the former CEO of EVA Air. And I think he was expelled from the company, and it seems he was very angry, and he decided to start his own airline. That is the kind of like the story in a nutshell. I'm sure somebody is give you a detailed story in the comment section below. Thanks for whoever contributes that story. But yeah, this is how it pretty much started. And now he's like targeting a bit of an upper market, luxury market. To be honest, I think it's going to be very tough because China Airlines and EVA Airline are already among the best in the world. And whether there is room for another airline based in Taipei, very curious to see where they stand and how they go in a year from now. So if there's something I really enjoy on a good business class, then that's definitely a pair of slippers. So, and this is what they look like. I would even wear them at home. So now let's have a look at the noise cancelling headphones. Brand new pouch, looks all very nice. And here we go. I mean, if the sound quality is as good as they look like, I'm sure you have a great experience using them. All right, closing the doors, and we'll be out on our way to Penang very soon. So we've been pushed back, we're now taxiing for the runway, and then we're off to Penang. So I usually don't get too excited about headphones or whatever, but this set of noise cancelling headphones is amazing. As soon as I cover my ears, I'm like completely isolated from the rest of the cabin. Like they're so noise cancelling that you don't hear a thing. Also the sound quality is spot on. Like these are probably the best headphones I've ever had on any flight. They're really good, job well done. So service is about to kick off, and this is where the table is kept right here. It's foldable, and there you go, all ready for the starter, main, dessert, whatever there is coming at me today. I am ready. So as you can see, the A321 offers Wi-Fi, so it's Wi-Fi enabled, and I had a look at the plan, and they're reasonable prices. So $10 US for 100 megabytes, $5 for 30 megabytes, and what I always appreciate is you can use Messenger for free, which means WeChat, Line, Instagram, Facebook Messenger. So all you do is connect, and then during the entire flight you can stay in touch with your friends or whoever else you want. All it requires is your email address, and then you should be ready to fire away and tell people that you're on a new Starlux. So as you can see, the messenger function works perfectly fine. The Inflight Entertainment comes in a crispy 4K resolution and appears to be very responsive.
While you have a couple of movie choices, it is nothing too overwhelming as of yet, but I'm sure over the upcoming months they will add some more blockbusters. It also features a 3D in-flight map and an outstanding sound quality through the headphones provided.
Cheese is very nice.
What was the second?
And 2 hours into the flight, the starter has finally arrived with, as I said, new airline. They may be forgiven for for the slow service, but it's totally, completely normal that they're figuring themselves out and the whole procedure. And as a starter, I have a bit of salmon with a garden salad. It comes with a few buns, they're nice and hot, some butter, the salt and pepper shakers, and olive oil. In terms of presentation, very nice, very classy. So now let's see what it tastes like. It looked great, but it tasted a little old, the salad. It wasn't too fresh. Very, very bitter. Very bitter. The bread is sensational. Very nice, as well as the butter. How's the pumpkin soup?
Pumpkin soup.
Yeah, it's good?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. Well, at least the pumpkin soup knows how to convince. So in here we have our main roasted chicken, but presentation-wise, once again, very beautiful. So the main was lovely, and now we're finishing off the whole service with dessert, a cheese platter, fruit platter, as well as green tea. So this was the service experience here on Starlux. So far so good. I see they spend a lot of money on their catering because the ingredients and the food itself was very, very fresh. Apart from the salad wasn't that overwhelming. Very bitter. Maybe it was just the kind of salad it was, but it wasn't as fresh as I was expecting it to be. Otherwise, the main was lovely. Dessert was just as great. So at the moment, all of you have been waiting for so long, the Lavatory review. So let's head to the toilet and let's see what amenities they have and what it looks like. So, and welcome to the Lavatory. Looks pretty fancy. Also well stocked up. You have, what do we have here? Some oils. Any airline that offers facial mist, whether it's inside the amenity kit or as amenity in the lavatory, wins my heart. This is like the best feeling ever. Ah, so good, so good. Some hand lotion and this flower, and look at the details on how nice and well it is presented. So I really like it. If you travel with an infant and you need to change nappies, there you go. Really got everything you need. So guys, this lavatory review deserves a big thumbs up. So smash that like button right now. So in order to receive more lavatory reviews in the future. I'm going to show you what it's like to go flat on this A321NEO. And here are your seat controls. And then you hit the button and there you go. Going flat right now. And it all operates rather smooth. So this is what it looks like when I am flat I mean, this seat is pretty popular. Many other airlines use it as well. For example, Thai Airways on the Dreamliner or Qatar on the A320. Of course, there's always a bit of an issue if you want to like go out or leave the seat. You have to climb over your seat neighbor. But on a narrow body airplane, this is totally fine. On a wide body, I'd say this is a bit outdated. But yeah. They don't have really long flights at the moment, even though this bird can go 7,500 kilometers in distance, which equals like an 8-hour flight, I reckon. So I'm sure they could serve Australia from here or Central Asia, depending, or the Middle East as well, depending which flights or routes they have in mind. And then you can make full use of this flat bed, which is nice. But yeah, also the pillow, it's quite nice, and there was a blanket at the seat as well, but they just put it on in the overhead bins. But it was also nice and fluffy blanket. Yeah, I like it. I mean, if you're a really big guy, you might find this to be very small. For me, it's all right. So, hey, come on, a flat bed on a narrow body. That is beautiful. It's really nice. I enjoy it. So that's like a Taiwanese
traditional method, like a herbal medicine.
Herbal medicine.
What is it? Red bean essence.
Yes.
Essence. So it means I get healthier, wealthier,
Yeah.
and
Healthier.
okay. Well, then Happy New Year, right?
Especially we use it the champagne glass.
Oh, in the champagne glass?
The different atmosphere when you
Yeah.
taste the
But it actually tastes good. Like I was expecting it to be like bitter and weird, you know. Everything healthy is.
You may think it's funny taste.
Yeah, no, but it's nice. I can already feel it. I'm like so much stronger now. So the captain also just announced our descent into Penang. So we'll be on the ground in like 25 minutes from now. I gave him a bit of feedback, but generally it was a really nice flight. It was great, hard product, and as such, but they were very, very hardworking, very passionate. I can see that they came to work for Starlux for a reason. And they also gave me a deck of cards, and with the Starlux logo. So I keep that. Give it a special place somewhere at home. So yeah, once we're on the ground, I'm going to give you a full summary. But there's so much I want to tell, so much I want to share about Starlux, because it really got me thinking. So stay tuned and watch until the end to see what I have to say about Starlux. So this island over there, this is Penang. This is our final destination, and yeah, I quickly want to tell you that Penang is really worth visiting. They have the best street food in the world, you can trust me. It's delicious, it's mouth-watering. They also have beautiful street art, one of the best I've ever seen in Asia. Also a very historic old town, Georgetown is called, and nice beaches in Lavatory. So overall, if you want to try something new, you want to eat nicely, you want to have a bit of culture, but perhaps also good nightlife, then you should go and check out Penang. It's really worth visiting. I really love this place, and it's one of my favorite islands in the world. How are you? Happy New Year. So welcome to Penang, and let's sum it up. Starlux. So the first thing I noticed is that everyone, like the ground staff, the baggage handler, even the equipment they use, the cars, everything belongs to Starlux. Everything has the big Starlux branding on there, which has two clear messages. One is if we screw something up, we know who to blame. And second of all, they don't want to give anything to anybody else. They don't want to rely on somebody else. They want to do their thing the way they want it. And you see that exactly when you fly the airline, that there is a man with a lot of experience and somebody who loves details. So it's so well thought through that it's actually impressive that an airline so young is so into details. And you can still tell that the crew is still getting used to it. But you can tell it's a big concept. Somebody has a lot of money, who bought an airline, who bought all those planes, all the equipment, all the extras, and he's going to try to make it work. So it is, it's a masterpiece so far, but that doesn't make a good airline as of such. You know, we can all spend a lot of money, but you need the passion, you need you need to work really hard for it to develop your own brand and to give people a reason to fly Starlux instead of EVA Air or China Airlines, which are two very good airlines. So we'll see over the upcoming months how they're going to develop this brand, how they're going to stand out in the market. But overall, the first impression is that there is lots of potential. And that is the question now, what are they going to do with it? Little things things I dislike is you don't have to blast the boarding music and you don't have to play it as loud during landing. That was a bit distracting. But overall, it's just the little things. You know, it took a bit of time for the service. But I guess this is the crew just getting used to it. So we have to give it a bit of time, and that's totally normal. But apart from this, I love the airplane. I love everything. It was spot on. And I do believe that Starlux can be a dominating force in the upcoming years in Asia. This is it, guys. I went all the way to Taiwan just to bring you Starlux, to be one of the first. Please reward me with a thumbs up. So let me know in the comment section below what you think of Starbucks, I wanted to say, Starlux, and whether they succeed or not. What are your thoughts? Share them with me. I really want to hear them. Also, if you want, support me on my Patreon. And guys, Happy New Year, Happy Chinese New Year. Hope you have a good one with your family, and wherever you're off to, stay safe and have a safe trip.